Join Douglas Wilson, Dr. Joseph Boot, Brian Sauvé, Eric Kahn, and myself on March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for our 2024 conference. It's called Blueprints for Christendom 2.0. Our early bird pricing ends on Thursday, August 31st. So go and visit rightresponseconference.com to register today. We hope to see you at the conference in March.
So there's a book called Return of the Strong Gods. And what it's emphasizing, the strong gods versus weak gods, comparing and contrasting. It's saying not necessarily gods as actual deities, but it's saying in terms of traditions. So the strong gods would be things like faith, church, religion, patriarchy, fathers, family, those kinds of things. Weak gods would be the Enlightenment. It would be Freud. It would be Marx. It would be Darwin. And ultimately, the comparing and contrasting is between strong and weak, but another way to word it is between closed and open societies and traditions. And basically, the post-war sentiment is what the author is getting at. He's saying that we have a very novel and very recent phenomenon, the way that people think. The way that Westerners think is not the way we always have. It's a very recent phenomenon, and it's all in light of the First and particularly the Second World War. That one of our biggest concerns and one of the biggest steering mechanisms for every decision we make, how we craft education, how we craft our traditions, how we craft our politics, how we craft economies and markets, all of it is geared towards this. Don't ever let there be an Adolf Hitler again. We are terrified of the potential of a strong authoritarian leader. And just for the record, I'm not a flat earther. I'm also not pro-Hitler. Just to make that clear. I think you guys know that, but somebody, will make it go viral on YouTube and they'll say, see, he's pro-Hitler. I'm not pro-Hitler. But what we're recognizing, I think, is that the pendulum has overswung, we've overcompensated, and in the name of inclusivity, in the name of what we've rejected is any kind of transcendent absolute truths. Because a guy who makes strong, absolute, universal, authoritarian truth claims, well, that guy might destroy the world. But what we've found is that weak, empathetic, inclusive men, they're quite capable of destroying the world as well. And so there is going to be, the argument from this book, and I think he's right on, is that not that we have even so much a choice. He's saying it's an inevitability. If you look at human history far enough, it's the same pattern. There will be a return to the strong gods, meaning, again, faith, tradition, religion, patriarchy, strong men, strong military, strong families, a classical education, right, where you're not replacing Plato with some, gender studies or whatever. Like, there's going to be a return back to that. There already is. It's already shifting. Here's the only question is, will there be a strong biblical Christianity as the pendulum starts swinging back from the weak gods to the strong gods? Let's say it like this. Here's transing kids. Here's Adolf Hitler. Okay? Well, just making it real simple. As it's shifting back, we'd like to not go all the way back to Adolf Hitler. I think that's I think we could all agree on that. That's, that would be a good goal. But we also don't like this. We got to go back. It will go back. So the question is, as it's going back, what is the stopping point that'll keep it here and to where we don't overreact and go there? The stopping point, do you know what it is? It's biblical, historic Christianity. That's the stopping point. And yet what you hear, and this is the crazy thing, you hear this from Christians. What you hear is, Christian nationalism. That's ethnocentric nationalism. That's the Third Reich all over. No. That's what keeps us from going there. The very thing that you're trying to deconstruct, the thing that you're attacking is saying it's an overreaction, it's extreme, this is just a fed op, anybody who believes in Christian nationalism is just an FBI, plant. No. That's to stop it from going too far. That's the barrier. Biblical patriarchy, a biblical political theology that views nations and kings, that they actually there's a God above them, that the law is king. Lex Rex and not the king is law. That kiss the son, Psalm 2, lest he be angry and his wrath quickly kindled while you're in the way. Like all these kinds of things at every single level. These things, a classical education, reading the patriarchs and all these, this is the healthy, middle's not a good word, the healthy, well-rounded biblical option that God provides for us.